acting rector of the NDC party school, Dr. William Ahaji, is confident that the institution can assist members of the party better relate to each other and in a peaceful manner. The opposition party today launched its ideological institute christened Ghana Institute of Social Democracy. This comes at a time when notable members of the party, such as Martin Amidu, Dr. Valerie Sawyer, have attacked each other, blaming one another for the party's defeat. NDC Chairman Kofi Potofi first explained the need for the school.
We will all be glad when we return to power in 2020 to see that this time we will not have contradictions which accompanied our endeavors in the last 4 years. That when we define what we stand for as a party, as a social democratic party, we will not have people who pull us back, whose undertakings will be unguarded. We will not have people who push decisions that militate against the very people who are the grassroots people whom we represent in government. We will not push for policies in trade, for instance, that eliminate our struggling masses. Policies that will encourage the rich, the well-resourced. For example, to bring in rice into this country and dominate the rice trade and eliminate our poor people who cross this border to the neighboring countries to go and bring 20 bags of rice a day and sell and make a little money. And we say, you can't go again. Let the Lebanese go. This party school must be a clearinghouse, must clear our way forward in the future.
That is chairman of the party. We can now listen to acting rector of the school, Dr. William Ahaji, explain how the school can possibly help members better relate to each other.
We are going to run a program on the 25th of this month, just a test program on the 25th for different categories of members of the party. But clearly, by the time that the committees, the programs committee, the academic affairs committee, the administration committee, by the time they are done, we'll get a clear picture of which direction the things will go. But the courses, they are going to flesh out those courses that were mentioned in the presentation by the chairman of the council. Then we can begin a full capacity building program after the course. It's most likely it will come on stream, full stream, perhaps before Christmas or in the new year.
Doc, there are some who say that it appears each time the NDC goes into opposition, they come out with something new. In the past, when you went in opposition in the early 2000s, that was when you started to subscribe and talk about the social democratic ideals. This time around, you are coming out with a school. Is it because of the state of the NDC, or would you have gone ahead with it if your party were to have won the election?
No, if you look at the logo, we started our work while we were in office. If you take a look at the logo again, we've been working on this one for, at least I've been working on it for the last 2.5 years. And it's taking time to mature. So we are not doing this because we lost election. All political parties seriously would have to build tomorrow's leaders today. They have to introduce succession plans today. So you need to build the capacity of your cadres so they can take over the management, the leadership of the political party. The practice typically has been, well, we roll. Anybody who contests wins a position and he becomes a leader of the party. But his productivity will be enhanced if we give him additional knowledge and additional skills. And that's exactly what we are trying to do. In time, I believe that other political parties will see the wisdom in setting up an institution to build their future leaders today.
Would you expect that to lead to the change in attitude? I mean, the biggest challenge of the NDC today has been the issue of attitude. Members being at each other's throats out there in the public domain.
Well, I don't want to claim that the capacity building would automatically change attitudes, but I know for sure that if we run you through our programs, you'll get additional knowledge. You probably, for those who will go through the skills development programs, would acquire the appropriate skills, but at least you will understand what the values and the principles of social democracy are, but those values also reflect how you manage the portfolio that's given to you. We are talking about probity. We are talking about accountability. We are talking about participation. There are things that should change the way you deliver on your mandate. So yes, it is most likely it can affect the way people think and do things. But I don't want to guarantee that it will change your attitude towards acrimony, conflicts. We will try. There are courses that will deal with conflict resolution, conflict management. And those who go through, we believe that it may help them in interpersonal relations, but also in delivering the jobs that are given to them.
Doc, you are an academic yourself. Will it be operating as an academic, fully fledged academic institutions duly accredited?
We are looking forward to building an academic institution that responds to the needs of our people, the training needs, and that fills the knowledge gap. We've seen examples in other countries where they actually have a party university awarding degrees. I mean, if you can walk into the institute and take a program in public policy management or public policy making or public expenditure management, they are enhancing your skills. Yes, so in time, we have courses like political economy. Those are programs that are done in the university. So we hope that in time it will grow into a full-blown institute and perhaps a university.
Dr. William Mahaji there is rector of the Institute of Social Democracy. Well, we have also been engaging one of the persons tipped to contest the party's presidential slot, Professor Joshua Alabi. He is confident that the party members fighting each other will soon cease.
It's very important for us to have an institution like this for the development of not only democracy but multi-party democracy in our country. We need to train the young ones, not only from an academic point of view, but from a practical point of view. I'm very happy that the party is leading in this. It has always led, and I am very confident that we will not be looking just only inwards, but we would like to give it a global perspective. I think that if we're able to move outside the shores of this country and also invite others to join in, then we'll be sharing ideas, and that will make the quality of delivery very rich. This party, this school, I believe, should not be limited to only members of the NDC, but anybody who believes in progressive politics can attend. And I think that it is it's a step in the right direction, a very strong move towards entrenchment of our democracy in this country. I personally would like to congratulate those who thought of this, the organizers of this, and hope and pray that we will do our best to sustain it. In every institution, the sustenance is very important, especially the academic institutions. But I hope and pray that with the array of resources that we have in terms of the human resource, we are capable of moving this university to a renowned, a very rich one. Yeah.
Prof, your party chairman spoke about contradictions in the party. He spoke about unguarded conduct of some members of your party. Quite recently, your party has been in the news. Yourself, what do you make of the state of the NDC?
Oh, it is normal. We shall settle down and move on. I mean, normally when you have a problem, you fight a little and you settle and you move on. You watch and see. The party will be very united. The party will be united very soon, and you see a very strong NDC. We have this in every house. I mean, it happens. And determine the manner depends on where you come from. You follow? Yes. When you come from somewhere else, you determine the manner to be very, very bad. When you come from within, you also will accept the manner in a different way. But the bottom line is that this party is going to be very solid, and we shall move as a united party to confront the issues. We are supposed to offer a viable position in this country and prepare ourselves to come in 2020, right? So the beginning, don't go deep too much in the beginning. It will end.
But should the party not be concerned about some elements and sanction them if need be?
Of course, as a family, we should be concerned, but our ability to resolve our problems is what matters. And I'm very confident we shall resolve our problems and move on, right?
Prof, yourself, your name has come up as a possible candidate for 2020. Is it something that you are indeed considering, or even perhaps to say plans are far advanced for you?
In fact, you have just announced my name. You have just announced it. But
how does that announcement come to you?
But I assure you, our party, like you said, we are in a very difficult stage now. We are reorganizing. When we come back, and we organize very well. I think the party will open nomination, and all those who believe they are capable to stand will come up. And let's
be interested.
Let's wait and see.
Will Prof be interested?
Let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see. That's what most of them are saying. Well, that's it for the NDC issues. We'll take a very quick break, but when we return, we'll have a conversation about LPG. Also to come on this bulletin, we'll tell you how a group of Americans are actually singing in Elbe.
John F. Kennedy Bay, Asiwo Kata, Meso O, Gake, Ehia Be, Suku Dede Fe, Monopopo, Naso, Ame Si.